Hey everyone, welcome back to another stream here on Branduien, where tonight we're going to be checking out some more Jusant, which is a climbing slash walking puzzle sim. It's hard to get my head around. So far, it's mainly been climbing up a giant hill, finding logs of what I'm assuming is people long since gone. Like dialogues and things like that. The sea's vanished. We learned that one pretty early on. Like, the sea receded and vanished. So, I think part of the quest is like bringing the sea back to the land, but I have absolutely no clue. So far I've just been climbing and exploring and having a fun time with it. It's a really pretty game. But yeah, I hope everyone is having a good evening tonight. It's going to be a fun one, possibly a short one, I don't know. I did 3 hours, maybe just over 3 hours of this the last time I streamed it. According to basically just what I've been reading online, an average playthrough of this is around 5.5 hours long. So I don't know, if you play for 3 hours, that only technically means there's like 2.5 hours on an average playthrough left. But then I've kind of been looking for all the collectibles and stuff like that, so I don't know whether it'll class me as just doing an average playthrough or like a collectible playthrough, because like I think the collectionist playthrough was saying could go up to like 8 hours long if you're specifically trying to climb and find every little thing in the game. Because there are a lot of like hidden paths and alternative routes you can follow which will lead you to stuff, and to be fair, there's probably a lot I've already missed, like just already. I don't expect I have hit every single collectible that there is to get so far. I just don't think it, especially like during the last area that I was in, because the last area was like a sunny area, and I was more worried about running out of stamina because your stamina drained quicker and things like that. So I wasn't really looking around as much as I probably should have been. I probably should have looked around a little bit better in the last one. But the plan is to just straight up climb, I suppose. I also don't think they'll be too long after, like when I press continue for it to load in. I imagine it's just going to be a straight transition into the game. Because where my character is currently sat in the menu is roughly where I left myself the last time I played. So it's not like it sent me back to any checkpoints or anything like that, but I suppose I will quit jabbering on and get on with it. So yeah, we were here last time. I kind of got a bit lost. I'd been playing it for 3 hours. I got into this location. I've read a lot of these notes that are around and stuff. But yeah, I don't know where I should really be heading from here. Obviously, probably up. Up is always the right way to go. And down here that I've missed. Oh, actually, yes, you. I need to trigger this. There we go. These like murals usually have some kind of meaning, or like show something that happened. I'm not sure what that's trying to relay to me. Oh, I can get up there. Find these like barnacle-y looking things. Nope. Okay, onwards. Yo, dead llama. Hope you are well. I am indeed spelunking at the moment. Oh, it seems like I'm spelunking. Like, this cave looks like it should have been underwater, but then if I get outside of the tower and look around, it's so high up right now. No, something I saw. It was back this way, but yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope you are well, dead llama. Nice. Glad to hear you are good. Need to do that, and then do that. That'll lead me up here. Maybe it's got something to do with that ladder. Go on to that. Like, I'm trying to remember where I was last time, or like where I was heading. There we go. There's something here. Did I read this? Yeah, I said we have to clear out the cellar. Could do some furniture. Clothes. Belong to grandpa. If it were. Yeah. So I remember reading about the storm And I was like, what, am I going to have to face a storm at some point soon? I feel I'm meant to go over there. Can't really see a way to just climb over there. I feel like I'm meant to be over there. There'll be a reason for that. If I can grab onto around here. Grab onto that. Just running around using the trigger to see if there's anything I can grab onto, but it doesn't look like it. I get the feeling I'm meant to go up the stairs maybe. Although actually that looks blocked off, so maybe not. No clue. To be honest, I was a little lost here the last time I was playing. Trying to figure out where I was going, because this is like just a big circle, pretty much. I already went through that door. And it just leads back down here. Yeah, I get the feeling we need to be going further up. Also help if I had a torch. There's certain areas I just can't see. It is just way too dark. Oh. Get that onto there. Going over here. Take that off. Raise this up. Then I can go down and up easier. See what I've got over here. I'm also going to unplug my charger. I've got wires trailing around everywhere. What are you? Yes, thanks for the support. Thanks to you, can continue to work. Project free hunts. Arenas. Being able to renovate our shelter. Nice that the time's come. We're realizing releasing some of the rescue. Yes, I've read that one. Like, it's taken me a while, or like a small reread to fully understand if I've done them before or not, but for the most part I've done all of these readings before in the last stream. Game's kind of like peak, don't know if you've seen that. I have indeed. I've seen people playing it. I'm tempted to play it myself. Could be one worth checking out, but I don't know, it looks like a good game to play with friends, and I don't have friends. I'm joking, it's just it's very rare that I get to play with my friends, because like between work and streaming, like I suppose the closest I get to playing games with friends is like when Lanky or someone like that wants to hop in a stream with me. It's very rare that I get the chance to just play a game for the fun of playing a game. Which, it sounds sucky, but I don't know. I don't feel that bad about it. More silly, and yeah, it's probably way better with other people. I figured it's kind of like Repo. Like, I've got Repo, and I've played a few matches of Repo solo, but I haven't played Repo with anyone or gone into like the public matchmaking yet, which I probably should do. Trying to find my way up. This is where I came in from, because I came in through there. Maybe we try up this way. What's up here? Come on, climb up. Could have something to do with going. Actually, we've obviously got to go upward. Up there. Not like that one. There's another one which is you showing me something over there I can collect. Oh god. I was trying to like jump that gap, but I guess not. Imagine there'll be a way over. But now this game does seem more, I suppose, serious than I can imagine Pete would be. What's this bridge? Not that it's 100% serious. Ooh, I missed you. Those stone things. Not like there's much else over here. There's a sign telling me to go that way. Shh. Maybe that's it. Maybe I need to be following like these signs. Maybe there's more of these signs on the wall. That to swing across there. That to get me up there. Over around here. Nothing down there. If we zoom back into here. Go to take me up there. And that just leads me back into that room where that thing is, I'm supposing. Where's that blue thing? That blue thing's up there. So I definitely need to be heading upwards. Use you guys. Oh, you guys won't carry me all the way up, apparently. You guys aren't wanting to help me get all the way up, apparently. I meant to use them somewhere else. No, I can only really use them next. That's the only place I get attracted to. Let's use these. Go up here. I must have been on the right path. I must have just missed something. Doorway open. That's the room that I was in a minute ago. Let's keep going up here. Gotta be something around here that I'm missing. There's no way that that is just for going back down there. Oh, up there. Can't open any of these doors. That one doesn't lead anywhere. I definitely feel like there's something I'm missing. That genuinely is just for like climbing back down there. You see, you're staying there. And that's also staying up there. And when I go to here, oh, that's the wrong thing, that's why. Staying down there. I think it's that shell that's on the floor that it's directing me to. At the moment, I don't really need to use the shell. A dead end. I think it has something to do with this, maybe. I'm saying up. Ah. I see. Didn't notice that, but I'm guessing the idea is I go whoop. There we go. Need to use these. I need to go up. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. They're not even coming to me when I'm doing this. Let's take you off. Climb a little bit higher up. Need to get them to be attracted towards the character. Ooh. Gonna swing me into their location, maybe? Come on. feel like this should work. Doesn't seem to be working for me. I need to use them to climb up there. I think I know why this isn't working. Because I can just grab onto these here. And that'll help me climb up there. There we go. I didn't realise I could actually just grip onto it there. I thought I was having to plant down a thing. But that's got us up here at least. Anything to find up here? I don't like it. Move on. Oh, wow. Guessing up there. So we just need to find a way up. Use that to keep an eye out. Some of those things there. Another shell or something up there for me to pick up. Now, this game originally was just climbing, like it was pretty straightforward where I needed to go, and now it's getting a little bit more puzzle related, puzzle orientated. And more of a puzzle for me to find out where it is that I need to be going. It's not really going to stop me. Alright. Jump. Well, I was hoping he'd grab on, but apparently not. Let's climb up here. I might have to check out that peak though, because it does look interesting. I doubt it's that expensive or anything. Now, put that there. And yoop. There we go. Climb over here. Climb over. Up there. There we go. Camera angle can be a bit funny sometimes. Pull you in, take you down. And over here. I assume there will be reading stuff over here, right? I want to assume there will be. Yep, there's that. There's also that. What are you? Oh, Jen, are you still around? How are things out there? Still no rain. I hosted a group from your part of the tower here. Of chasing clouds or whatever in them. Oh, so that's part of the expedition group that's sort of making their way up the tower. Trying to find water in the clouds. Got a new housemate out of it too. A youngster who reminds me of you. It'll be nice having the two of us to run what's left of the farm. Hey old man, great to hear from you. I'm glad to know you're in good company. Cass and I were actually just talking about the odd jobs I used to do. Been a while now since the harvest, hasn't it? When I think back to it now, it seems crazy how many people would come help you pick the sparkle shrooms. Okay. Well, mostly because of the pies you make them. Well, snack time. Okay. Just a little bit of a friendly conversation. I'm going to assume this is another log from the expedition. Yes. So this is a log from the expedition. I am going to vanish myself for a moment while I have a smoke. So I'll continue to read this, but I'm going to get rid of myself from space camera for a few moments. I will be back soon. But yes, we docked for a while at the home of an old local farmer gal to help her, oh, gal, like the name of the person is Gal, to help him. Always having a wall within reach and a roof over your head is comforting. Feeling of safety you don't get in there in the open air. Made me laugh at the sky. No thank you, I saw it once, it made me dizzy. Gal seems to be all alone in the world. That kind of sucks being this high up and pretty alone. Oh, chasing tails behind her. Don't have to ask twice for him to tell us about water. He mainly remembers the sound it made when he was just a tadpole, as he put it, and the silence that followed the drought. spoke of full canals and waterfalls of mud and pruny skin, and I wasn't the only one listening. In the light of the glowing mushrooms, people's faces were exhausted, but their eyes were bright. The entire group hung on to his every word. Who will listen to his stories once we're gone? Right. We ended up staying at the farm, delaying our departure just a little longer. No shortage of excuses. Gal farm needed extra hands. There was a building frame to repair, spare parts to track down, ropes to replace. Felt good to be working on something concrete rather than wearing myself out on an interminable climb chasing after legends. Probably the same feeling that keeps me carving my little sculptures. When it was time to leave, Matei stayed behind. There was no need to explain. The group understood. All of us were secretly hoping to stay at Gal Farm. Well, I was, but I guess I'm still holding out for a glimmer of hope for this expedition. Saying goodbye to Matei was probably the hardest thing I've done since I started this climb. Don't know if I feel like writing anymore or have the energy to. Goodbye, maybe. Oh, is this going to be like the last thing that I'm going to get out of them? I'm kind of enjoying following the expedition. Like, going along with them and finding their logs and stuff like that. It was making me feel like I wasn't alone, like someone else has climbed this high. So it'd be a shame if that's like stopped, like I'm just not going to find any more of their logs or anything. But clearly this isn't the height of which they climbed and turned back. They must have kept going. Trigger you. You're just going down, or are you going to come back up somewhere? Maybe probably just a quick way back up if I need to go up. So it looks like I'm heading this way. I'm up here. But yeah, this game has a good story, to be fair. I'm enjoying the story. Like, oh, it doesn't really seem like there's that much of a story. You've really got to find the story as you're going through yourself, but I am enjoying what I'm finding of it so far. The questions that it's like making me ask and stuff. So we need to swing over there for sure. I'm going to think, because obviously I swing over there and I'm going to get to grab onto that plant that's over there. Okay, so they come out. Are they gonna? Come on, grab that. There we go. But yeah, I like the fact that there's like stuff that you've got to. I want to go down. But yeah, I like the fact that there's like stuff that you've got to activate. It's not just an easy climb. You've got to plan your route and things like that. Get you off of there. Go up here. Okay, way around. Here I need to look out for? Yeah, not really. What's this? Yeah, it's cool. There's stories and lore. It's not just climbing. Yeah, it's not just. I mean, I suppose you could spend the entire game just climbing, but I like reading these things, I suppose. But it would be entirely possible to just go the entire game without reading any of them. I don't know about missing them, because some of them are quite easy to find, especially like the first ones and stuff like that. I need to go down. Camera angle can be a bit awkward sometimes when climbing. But, there. Where am I heading? Can I hit you? Yeah, good. That. But no, like, it's not just climbing. There is story and other collectibles and stuff like that to find. I don't know how much of a completionist run I've done, as I was saying earlier. Like, I reckon I've missed some stuff while I've been running through. Gonna activate. What the hell? That's like activating that thing weirdly. Guess I'm just climbing this. But no, I'll definitely look into Peak. I think it's on sale at the moment on Steam. So, might be worth looking into that. But I recently spent some money on Darktide. I'm going to be running some Darktide 2 soon. Like, I think I've got a plan to run some Dark Tide on Sunday with a few friends, just to chill out. I'm not going to be streaming it, but I might see if the guys fancy running some Dark Tide at some point. Right, so these bugs, realistically, I want to grab you guys. You kind of keep alternating between the two. I don't want to grab you. Oh, grab you. Grab that. These bugs can be a little bit annoying sometimes. Oh, is that the outside world I see here? Can I not like grab that? No, I can't grab that. I thought I'd be able to just grab on. No. Let's go up. Like that there. Have a rest. Oh god. I didn't mean to let go of my thing. Go this way. Go. Like that. Right, so we need to go over there. Oh good, there's one of them things there, that's good. Rest up. Plonk you. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to jump this way immediately. Grab onto that. Hook myself in. Let's get climbing. There we go. This looks like it's going to be a bit of a climb, to be honest. That's bad. Of you, specifically. No, fuck you. Grab you. That. There we go. Sorted. Taking me a little bit longer to smoke in this game because I'm having to like put my smoke down while I'm doing the climbs. Well, there was something I can pick up there for a second there. Oh, I've missed that down there. To be fair, I think even like some of the collectibles, when you hit them, it doesn't remove them from like the line of sight when you use your companion's gaze thing. Oh, yeah, I need to go to this thing. How high up are we at the minute? This looks like it goes outside. Ooh! There's a village or something down there. Oh, that'd be cool if you got to go and explore that. But yeah, we are like so high up at the moment. It's weird because you can kind of see the floor while we're in the cave. But when we get back to the outside of the tower and we're climbing around like the outside of it, you'll be able to see just how high up we are. And yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so that looks like it takes me over there. I think maybe we go back and see if there's any logs that I missed in that first room that I just kind of like ran past when I came down here. I'm going to assume there's a way back up there. Don't know where that leads. I want to assume there's a way back up here. There we go. Do the double jump. God, yeah, there's like notices here. This morning I forgot to put the lichen in my lichen in my drink. Drank it anyway, and then cried tears of joy because my toast was so delicious. So wound up, I can't get anything done. Don't know if I should blame the drought, the evacuation that started, or the end of the world. Anyways, I've got mushrooms to grow. Okay. Priorities, I suppose. Getting those mushrooms down, definitely priorities. I don't think there was anything back in here. I already kind of checked out this area. So, onto that zipline, I suppose. Yeah, this is very much more of a slow-paced game. Other than the occasional bit of lore that we're going to find, it's mainly just going to be climbing. People been up to anyway, like, what have people been playing? Obviously, I recently got Dark Tide 2. Well, Dark Tide. Each one said Dark Tide 2 because I'm used to saying like Vermintide 2. But yeah, I'm like going to probably spend the evening after I finish the stream tonight before bed watching some Warhammer 40k lore. Specifically to do with Dark Tide, so I have a brief understanding of what's going on in that game because I don't know Warhammer, like, at all. Played Vermintide 1 and 2, but that's not even like 40k, I don't think, so. Like 40k is Space Marines and stuff. Something around here. Unless it's that I already hit in there. Oh no, it's this, the shell. This is a collectible. The shell sort of gives sound memories of the area that we're in. It's odd. So like we can hear that this probably used to be a lock of some kind, I'm guessing, to help with the flow of water between the tunnels. The one door had open, the water would raise or lower, and then the other side would open, so boats can move on. I'm assuming it's a lock anyway. Come out of that now. Otherwise it'll just keep repeating. But yes, I am assuming lock. They're called locks, right? The things that like change the depth of the water so boats can go from like shallow, I suppose, the shallow water into a stream that's higher up. Oh yeah, say no to locks, I was definitely right on that one. Water and people should be able to float freely. We can't deny many of sake for the few. Current crisis is our duty to stand solidarity with living things. To continue water is to confine water is to confine us all. Regular information sessions at the market canteen. The White Water Collective. Okay. Interesting. Up over here. Over here where we need to go. We can use that to sort of get over there maybe. Or it's up here. Nah, I need to watch some Warhammer lore tonight. Have a better understanding of what Dark Tide consists of. One of my friends, Admiral Hal, sent me a video, so I'll probably watch that once I've finished this. Also need to re-upload this to YouTube, because as usual I'm just streaming to Twitch at the moment. Next couple of weeks, I don't know. I don't know whether I'll go back to streaming to YouTube or just uploading to YouTube. This community canteen, upcoming activities. Permanent team to fight water insecurity, fundraising dinners for White Water Collective, repair workshop. No, the canteen will now open 1 prime earlier to reduce overcrowding. Pay what you can. Help the kitchen, arrive early and sleep. All welcome. Okay, all help welcome, really. It's weird because there's obviously different levels of community, like the higher up the tower you go, I suppose. We learned pretty early on because people were saying, like, in note that, like, one region was different to another. No one comes by anymore. Haven't sold a single flower. Should I switch careers? I don't know how to do anything besides taking care of plants. Might as well write poetry, right? Or at least try to. Okay, so what, am I going to start finding poetry notes in the future? I mean, I wouldn't. But did I not find some poetry? I think I found poetry actually at one point. Let's use that. I need to be like right next to this thing. Like. So I'm assuming it's up here where I go. Maybe not. Weird that I can go up here though. But I expected to be able to like jump up onto there. Definitely a reason it's wanting me to climb up here. Assuming it wants me to go over there, so maybe over there? Let's roll as far over here. See, he keeps looking like he's wanting to reach down there, but he's not. There we go. Kind of worked, I suppose. Let's put you there. Down onto here. What are you? You do anything? I don't seem to do anything. Oh, hello. I'm guessing I was meant to go from over there onto this, then swing over here. Get the swing right. There we go. Sorted. Got another log or something to read here. Oh, it's a Gazette issue. Gazelle issue, goddamn. What's this? 8 octaves on 2/5 after the Jusant. Editorial. In this issue of the Gazette, we'll be looking at the animal from the outside for once. The weavebeak. I think that's something like the eagerly looking thing that I've seen around. The only animals found in this, in every region of the tower. Every known region at least. Sometimes they even venture into our tunnels. Medium-sized birds are known for their all-white feathers and blue comb. Not uncommon to see the playful birds gliding through the warm drafts. Rise up the cliffs of the tower. They're also extremely curious, can often find perched nearby climbing routes, observing and commenting on what's happening with their fellow birds. Not only are weavebeaks social creatures, they're also skilled builders. They work together to build their nests, which have multiple entrances. It house dozens of weavebeaks. They constantly strengthen and expanding their nests and are always on the lookout for twigs, hence the expression working like a weavebeak. Okay. Did you know weavebeaks combs open and close depending on their mood? A wide open comb means that the weavebeak is alert or stressed about something or someone. But enough chatter, keep reading for an in-depth look at the lives of these outwardly unassuming yet fascinating birds. Dear editor, I've only read the editorial and I'm already outraged. It all sounds very nice, but you might want to think twice before publishing such nonsense. Weavebeaks are thieves. They're always stealing my wood and building their nests. Unsubscribing, signed disgruntled customer. Oh. So basically, because they didn't mention that they steal wood to build their nests, that's like a natural thing of birds, right? I mean, surely if they're only stealing twigs, what's this dude using twigs for? Building his house out of twigs? I mean, thought it'd be good till a good breeze comes along. Gonna up here where I'm heading? Apparently not, I can't grab on anyway. Okay, so there's some of those things up there. So I'm guessing, let's go back up here. I think that's down, I want to go up. And I want to go over to that wall there. Hey, there we go. Climb up here. You there. Do that. Jump. Jump. Alright, climb over here and grab on T. Oh, which one will it be? You know what? Let's see where you're going to take me. Let us away. You didn't take me Half as closest to where I should have gone for the other one. That's my bad. I chose poorly. Let's go up here. Right, up here. What is that? Anything I can activate? Doesn't look like it. Like I am swinging over there. Did I already explore that? I don't feel like I've explored that area yet. Might be worth me jumping over there, or like jumping down there. I'll jump over there anyway. There we go. You're gonna... Might go see if there's any collectibles or anything over here while I'm here. Doesn't look like it at the minute. Anything around here? No. I think there's gonna be something through there though. So I want to go and check that out. This is what I mean, like I'm not... There's like average playthrough is like 5.5 hours. But I feel like I am doing a bit of exploring on the side. So it might take me a bit longer to finish this game. Just that. Yeah, I guess it's just that. Stone on that. Then we'll just go back on ourselves, continue climbing. Looking forward to seeing how this game ends. Like finally getting answers to what I've been doing. Or like just exactly what all this lore means. Because I've got an idea based on some of the like diary entries that I found so far, I suppose. There's basically mentions of a legend of some kind of like hyper. Goes around playing a magical she cell that essentially brought back the, well, it made it rain essentially. But then there's also the story about the creature, like this mythical creature, which is essentially what I believe to be the creature that's on my back and like my companion, and how they were also like influential on how I suppose the rain was made. So I'm assuming I am this mystical person going to bring back the rain. Like, that is my best guess at the moment. I want to go to that thing. Looks like we don't have much further to climb before we're out of the cave at least. I want to use this just so I regain my strength. Climb up here maybe. Oh crap. Thank you. There we go. These guys will help me climb a little bit higher hopefully. Oh shit. There we go, just jump off. Do that. Rest. Also do that. Got a little bit further to climb. I'm gonna wait for these guys to come back through though. Gonna wait for these like little rock critters to come out. There we go. Grab you. You can just carry me the rest of the way, or most of the rest of the way. You. Kind of helps to just keep switching between two of them. And got you. You, because they do stop after a while. That. There we go. There we go. Not where I'm meant to be heading. This is at least a rest spot, but I'm guessing I go across here. beginning to think maybe I should have put a thingy on before I started climbing across, like a tether, just in case I fell. But I think I'm good. Okay, I'm guessing that's if we want to go back down. Don't really want to go back down just yet. Did I miss something over there? No, there's nothing down there. I'm gonna climb out of here. I've got an assumption that we must be getting close to the outside. Oh, do this. At least I feel like we're getting close to the outside. Could probably have a look around here. These are like boats and stuff down there. It looks like a dock. Also one of those giant bugs things on the wall. Now this place looks crazy. Like, I want to find out so much more about this place than what I've been finding out in the little bits of lore that I've been finding, but yeah. Only 100 miles left to climb, probably. Probably more. I'm just going to turn my camera back on. There we go. Alright. I'm going to assume this one. Yeah. I chose wisely this time, that's good to know. Alright. Put one of you there. Rest up. Here's you guys. Oh, okay. I can grab these things. I'm just in between them. You're going into there anyway, let's go on to you. Where the hell should I be heading? Oh. There we go. I'll go onto that. Use that. Guessing I'm heading up there through that section. Use you. Carry me up, maybe? Hey, nice. Then use this. Again, they are some strong bugs. And so are the vines, I suppose. You there. Do this. Am I jumping onto more bugs? Not that I need to grab. You. Accidentally activated that. I was going to grab onto it, but I didn't know if I had to get those bugs back up with me. Keep climbing up. An itch on my nose. Bad time to get an itch on my nose while I'm climbing. Plant one of you there just in case. Pressed up. That nose and itch. There we go. Some rocks to climb now. Hopefully not too much further. There we go. When I get it down, like pressing the analog, like not the analog stick, the triggers to climb, I can get some speed on. But yeah, at some point, like, I'm bound to make a mistake. Oh, I'm hearing music. I assume we're getting close to another thing that I've got to blow my horn into. Oh. Oh wow. I'm guessing we need to get up there because it looks like there's some kind of zip line that'll take me further in. But yeah, we're inside the tower right now, I'm assuming. And yeah, you can see like the wreckage of boats. Some of these wreckages look older than some others though. Damn, this game is pretty. it goes further. Well, I suppose further credence to my theory of all this once being underwater or whatever. At some point it was underwater. Don't think I'm meant to be going this way. Drop, grab you, climb up here. I like games like this. So don't get me wrong, I love playing my RPGs and stuff like that, but sometimes I like a nice chilled game like this. Do that. Hold down. There we go. I'm hoping those are like tree branches and not some kind of wood monster that's just resting at the moment. Okay. But now, this is the first time I've seen these floating jellyfish things. Okay, throw you over there. Became addicted to No Man's Sky, that's all I've been playing. Now that is fair. No Man's Sky is a fun game, so I don't blame you there. Where the hell am I heading? Oh, I see where I'm heading. Fun times. But yeah, I don't know, I need to get back into No Man's Sky, as I was saying last night. There we go. Put you there. Jump. Climb this way. But now, like, I did enjoy exploring on No Man's Sky. I think the thing that, well, one of the things that put me off on No Man's Sky is, I don't know, I like finding old buildings and stuff like that in games like this. I think it's what's got me so interested in this, because I'm seeing like so much like just structures in the distance. It's a shame I can't go there, whereas like, I don't know, when I was looking around in No Man's Sky there wasn't really that much, I suppose, lore or anything to it. But again, this was pretty early on, and I suppose I didn't really go looking for the lore. It just felt kind of empty. But nah, I definitely need to recheck it out with some of the stuff that it sounds like they've been adding to it. 208 million you made so far, damn. I mean, I don't know. My main thing was just like, every time I made a bit of money, it was like, ooh, that's a nice ship. I want to buy that ship. So, I never really had too much money because I was constantly buying new ships. Hey big guy, hope you're well. No, I still don't like the thought of you perched above the basin. Too big, just aren't made for the open air. You're better off in our tunnels where it's cozy. Okay. Might have already heard, but Anne's barge is finally back on dry land. They can't dive it anymore, or drive it anymore, they say. But you shouldn't. You should see them now. They've never been so big. They're working at a store rescue centre or some such thing, if you can believe it. Who'd want to save swords seriously? They always look so disgruntled, like they've been judging us, or they're judging us. But things haven't been easy for Anne, and they seem happy again. That's what matters. If Father played a song for you, it was beautiful. May the currents be kind to you wherever they are. So yeah. Well, I want to know what happened to like the water, like why the water's just gone. Because I noticed there was another note that mentioned that the sun had stopped moving, and that's why it was so hot in one area of like the tower that we were exploring. Is because there was just it was constantly bathed in sunlight, technically. Let's see where we're heading. Up. There we go. Take that off. On another climb. But now I definitely need to climb up the bugs. Go on to you, and then grab you. But yeah, no, I definitely need to check out No Man's Sky again. I've still got it on PlayStation, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was like a free game that I got through like PlayStation Plus. I'm pretty sure I bought that. I know I got it day of release on PlayStation 4, like on disc, when the disc tray back on my PS4 used to work. But well, I think like it was literally day of release, so I played it for a little while and it just wasn't anything that had been promised, as we all well and truly know. So like, I got rid of it for what, I think about a couple of years, and then one of my friends was like, "Oh, it's had some serious updates, you should check it out." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll check it out." And yeah, it was a good game. So now that it's had like multiple updates since then too, definitely something I'm going to need to check out. I think one of the main things that I remember my friend talking about the last time we played it together was how there was ships, but these ships were like, I don't know how to explain it. They're like sentient like ships, sort of things, like they were made of flesh or something. I don't know what it was. Someone who's played the game a lot more than me probably might know what I'm talking about with that. We are the water surveyors in the dark tunnels. We guide, clean, navigate rivers and streams, so the water called forth in the day in the sky. Fill, nourish, cherish all living things. I'm guessing that's that person's attempt at poetry? I mean, I'm not the best judge of poetry. What am I just swinging down there now? There's a zipline. I thought I had to take a zipline, or did I already take the zipline? I've already taken the zipline. Swing over there. Living ships, they are a pain in the ass. Ah, that's what they're called. No, that's like one of the last major things I remember from when I was playing with my friend. Like the last time we played No Man's Sky. Damn it, I keep banging my head on like the rock there when I'm trying to jump to it. Oh god. That didn't work either. Okay, let's climb up a little bit. I have to get a void egg. It takes 5 days. Fine. Error time. Ah, right. So it's a bit of. It sounds like a bit of a grind, to be fair. I'll lower myself when I'm swinging. Grab. There we go. Jesus. Climb. I want to get off your wild ride. Jesus. But yeah, I can imagine that being a grind. Like, if it's not the right type of ship that you're after, or like the right ranking of ship, then you've got to try it all over again. Another she set there. She. Shell. Damn lift. Speech impediment, whatever. But it's the same with like trying to get a certain legendary drop on Fallout 76. Or like a certain legendary effect. If you don't roll the right legendary effect, you've got to re-roll it. Only you don't have the 5 days IRL time to wait. Plus there's some kind of limit on how many times you can roll for a legendary in Fallout 76 now. Apparently there's been a bunch of changes to Fallout 76, like certain perks have been changed. I was watching one of Frostbite Frenzy's streams and someone was talking about it. Like apparently the rifleman doesn't do what it used to do, stuff like that. And I'm just like, damn, that was like my entire build. Who knows, maybe it's a sign that I start a new character on Fallout 76 at some point. Yeah, I can come out of this now, it's already replayed. But yeah. So I often wonder what would have happened if the rain had returned. Would we still have met, or would we have led parallel lives elsewhere, each of us unaware of each other's existence? As much as seeing the Great Basin dry up more with each sleep fills me with despair, I can't help but be happy by your side. That's nice. So even when all this was happening, there was still, you know, good stuff happening. People were finding love and companionship and stuff. That's a tree. Well, it looks like the root of a tree. Ah, this must be the zipline that I saw from a distance. There's a zip over here. Where am I heading? I haven't touched 76 in a while. Me neither. I keep saying that I'm going to go back on it, like last time I was in Frostbite Frenzy stream. I said I was going to hop into it. I actually said I was going to install it that night, and I actually didn't. I was going to set it to install before I went to bed, and I just completely forgot. So, I don't know, it's something I'll have to install. Like, I'll have to look into reinstalling. I'm trying to get more integrated with RuneWorld still before I stream that, because I've got some plans to stream that. There's a lot of things that I'm wanting to stream. A lot of things I need to finish streaming. I was talking with my brother Sir Matt, and he's, well, I think he was saying that he's finished and 100%ed in terms of Platinum Oblivion. Well, not Platinum, he's on Xbox. So it'll be 100% achievement rating. I think you get Platinums on Xbox or anything like that, do you? But yeah, I digress. He recently messaged me and said like he's got it all finished and stuff like that. It's like, oh cool. I technically haven't, because I'm playing through it at my own speed, but then at the same time I'm streaming through it, and to be fair, I've actually made more distance with what I've streamed than what I played through myself. Because it's one of those things, if I play 3 hours of Oblivion, even if it wasn't before, like, so I usually stream before I go to bed, or before I get chilled out for the evening. Not like the last thing I do in the day, but like, even if I streamed Oblivion for 3 hours, I wouldn't then be able to come off of Oblivion from stream and immediately hop back into it and play my own game, because I'd want to break from Oblivion, which is why, I don't know, unless I'm having a dedication week, I don't really play a specific game every day. Which has been a while since I've had a dedication week. Maybe I'm due a dedication week at some point, where I just dedicate myself to a game and get it finished. Obviously wouldn't be Oblivion. We've got a hell of a lot to still finish in Oblivion, but I don't know, maybe I could do it with Nostal Gaia or something like that. Like, just have a week where I play that. Does this activate if I bring it? No. There's something about the tower though. Is that a lightning bolt? Guess I need to head back this way. Turn you off. Activate you. Oh, there's like markings on the ceiling. Oh. So apparently that's where I'm heading. I'm surprised there's not music. Like, if this is a climb up to... Yeah, I'd expect there to be music. Like, if this is a climb up to another one of those... What you call it? The things that you have to ring. Because the last one was like really cinematic and it had like really nice music going to it and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know, this one feels a lot more calm than the last one. Ooh, I didn't think that was going to work then for a second. I hit it? Yeah, I hit it. Good. There we go. Go up here. Got an itch under my arm. Yeah, this looks like one of the things that I need to blow. Sounds weird, just to say that, but yeah. This is where I have to blow one of the well, the seashell that I have. You okay there, Rosie? You're just staring out the window. I bet that fills up with like their waterfalls that'll fill up the basin. That's what I'm assuming. Struggle being a gamer, we have to play. We have 50 games playing and only a few hours a day to play. That is true. Like, there is not enough time in a day for me to do it. Like, don't get me wrong. I think if I ever got lucky enough where I could stream full time, I don't know, I win the lottery or some shit like that, I'd have to start playing it to begin with. But yeah. Like, if I could do this full stream, then yeah, maybe I'd probably stream a lot more. I'd probably do something in the morning and then something in the evening. Like, just to space it out a little bit more. So I'd get more done. But even then, if I had, like, even full time to just stream for you guys, I don't think I'd get through half the games that I want to get through. There's so many games that I do want to just stream through. Or just play through. Oh, I'm getting lifted. I'm guessing they're going to take me on to the next region. This game is beautiful. I definitely get the sense that I'm going around restoring the land, so to speak. It's like, I suppose we're finding stuff out about the tower and the area around. But I know absolutely nothing about our character. Oh, I think we've reached a storm. There was a message about the storm the last time I streamed this. Like, I found a note about it. In fact, I think I found it in the beginning of this stream again. There's grass and stuff here too, though. Chapter 5, Mirage. Okay. This mean I'm going to start seeing stuff? Depending on the direction of the wind, the distance of your jumps may increase or decrease. Okay. There should be a thing where it makes it easier to climb as well, like you're using less stamina when the wind is with you. Got one of those there. No, the wind looks like it kind of changed direction a little bit. Oh, actually, let's go on to you. Keep climbing. Right, so I'm guessing I need to wait for the wind to be in my favour, and then... Whoop. There we go. Further up here. Ooh. Not there, have a rest. Right, climb up here. What's that noise? I heard a noise that sounded like creature noise. Ooh, I was gonna miss that then. The music sounds kind of ominous too, like there's a low hum in the music, like a low bass I can hear. I feel like there's... Oh, I can't even like see the bottom or anything, that's worrying. Like looking around is giving me the creeps. Where am I heading? Guessing this way. Oh god! What the hell? Okay, that happened. Let's not question it, let's just keep going. He flew me quite far to be fair, but... Go on to you. Let's climb. God damn it. Climb that way. That's it, climb that way. There we go. Right. Plant you and rest. I missed a proper regen point back down there though, so I need to be cautious of my stamina. Just keep resting every so often. Not when I've got the chance. Oh shit. Whoa, what? What do you mean I don't have enough rope? Okay, I know what to do then. There we go. Guess I'll have to use this. Like that. Have you. I'll start climbing again. Go. I'll use that while I'm here. Ooh, there's another rest point there actually. Let's grab that. But yeah, some of these climbs are getting a lot more treacherous now. I get it. I need to jump this way when the wind's going that way. Maybe. There we go. That works. So there might be a way off that. Ooh. Interesting. Big ship. Go on to here. Climb up to that. Does look like there's less like civilization up here and more just climbing. I don't know how much more lore we're gonna find. I'm also troubled by the fact that I haven't found any more lore from that expedition. There we go. I thought the wind was in my favour the first time I jumped, but apparently not. That noise, I don't like that noise. Bro. Let's climb that way further. Thank you. There we go. Okay. That looks windy. I do feel like there was somewhere I could have stopped off down there. Maybe not. Looks like there's something over there though I need to head. Oh god. That wind is crazy. Back round here. There we go. Damn. I thought that wind was going to blow me off for a second there. Ooh, notice. The Jusant continues to carry the ocean away. Last we heard on the sun side, the temperatures keep on rising here. Oh, here a storm is raging and doesn't seem to be letting up. Everything around us is coming to a standstill, or maybe we've been standing still for too long. Won't be able to nest at the mill much longer, I know that. Oh, that I know. Can't leave without putting up a fight. In the meantime, we even trusted our little Ol to my siblings. Travelling downward with their family, like most of the other heights dwellers. All should be safe under the stone. Already missed my little nesting smile, or nestling smile. See each other again when the clouds decide. Okay. Ooh. Not much information about the storm other than there is a storm. I hear something moving around. Oh, goody. I don't know what that thing is. There's people swimming. I get that way. Not like there's anything that way. No, yeah, just going through the rocks. Thought you were going to leave me somewhere. Oh. Guess we're going across here. Yeah, I don't like that sound. What the hell is that sound? Greetings. I waited for your craftspeople to arrive several weeks ago, but they never landed. I expect you patching things up, but the wind is carrying away everything in the path. We won't hold much longer. The situation is getting urgent. I hope the supply doesn't reach you too late. The delay the beam malfunctioning recently. I apologise, but due to the storm, we are no longer able to travel to your altitude. The danger is too great. My only advice is to take shelter. Emergency shelter is being set up for you. Set up here for you height dwellers. May rain fall on you and your loved ones. You have my full support. Okay. Yeah, this is giving me the creeps a little bit. The fact that I keep hearing some weird noise. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure when I played this last time, like the last thing we did, well, the last shrine we went to in the last stream, he looked up and you could see the storm raging up ahead, but there was something in it, I'm pretty sure. And that bothers me. Trying to like rest. Don't want to get blown away. What are you doing? You mad child. Go. Put that down there. There we go. Keep climbing up. Wait for the wind to stop. Okay, the wind didn't really stop. I am so nearly out of stamina. That's it. Trying to keep my stamina up for the time being. Put you there. So I've got a thing close by. Get up here and get to this before my stamina runs out. There we go. Also refreshes my line, I suppose. Climbing up. I need to watch out for the strong winds taking down my stamina though. That is not a good thing. Now, looks like we're back into a cave now, so I don't think I need to worry about the wind as much. Okay, I might not need to worry about the wind as much, but there's something making weird noises inside here. Am I going to meet Cthulhu? kind of like ancient sea-dwelling creature that lives in the tower now. Ah, some kind of research camp here. Also, what do we have here? Oh, it's another one of these. Is that a sky whale? Maybe that's what I'm hearing. Maybe there's sky whales. I just hope the sky whales are friendly. I don't want to meet unfriendly sky whales, like, anytime soon. That would, not be fun. What are you? Oh, Becca was right. The water creatures were incredible. Hugo, so ballast, Ariel after all. Their song I'd hear sometimes between gusts of wings. Okay, so the things that I'm hearing are these ballasts. Take a drink real quick. I only just caught a glimpse of them, but once we did, nothing else mattered. Everyone went quiet, watching them slowly disappear into the storm. For a long time, no one moved a muscle. Paolo shook his head, staring into space for a moment. He looked like he'd lost his bearings, same as the rest of us. After the astonishment came the feverish preparations around me. The rope team got moving, sharpening their weapons and scanning the clouds. We needed to capture at least one of those flying water tanks. Even Sol ended up grabbing a harpoon. Jesus, so they were just immediately going to hunt these things? What other hope do we have of bringing the water back? He sounded almost apologetic, but I'm the one who's sorry. Okay. Something's gonna have happened to the expedition, right? It sounds like something's going on with the expedition. Wait. For a second there, I thought, like, the way that that was set up... Yeah, that'll be those ballast things. Sky whales. But the way that was set up, I thought that was like a skull or something up there. What are you saying? Every sleep I tried to convince Alan and told the others to stay. I even threw their harpoons away, at least the ones that I could reach. They were so determined to catch the sky giant and return with its water. Go back to the way life was before, but the way life was before is what brought us here. They ventured into the storm to hunt and never returned. I waited for them for so long, lost at sea. I grieve for them. Who else but me? They may be gone, but I treasure their memory. Who remember Nancy's voice? Soul laughed, Arlo's furrowed brow. Pardon me. Sometimes my thoughts turn to my parents, Esme, Gal, Matic. Wonder where they are and where they're going. Their thoughts drift up here sometimes, though live within me too. First I kept track of the heart of my Harris, but as time went by, I ended up losing track. To 5, I became an air scratch. 2, what would you make of that? I'm not probably doing it. I'm probably doing it all wrong. Things are going. Not bad for feel a low tide. Not self. I have to divide up my garden beds if I want to have enough. Track. Don't know when I decided to stay up in the crow's nest. It just happened. I'm happy here. I wish I could talk to the young Bianca who left low tide. Only ever thought of leaving, moving, too impatient for a stationary world. She'll probably find this quite ironic, but this climb, already so long ago now, taught me to live. For the moment, it took me a while, but I finally put down roots. Each passing sleep, I understood it more clearly. The tower needs me, needs us all, needs us to change, and if we have to change our way of being, might as well start here. Never belonged in low tide, a lighthouse keeper in an oceanless world, but since I met the ballast, I feel like I found something. Didn't know I'd lost a fragile link with something bigger than myself, mutual respect. I'm nothing compared to these water giants who swim through the storm. They look at me with interest and curiosity when they watch me, when I carve my scraps out of wood. I bring in the harvest when I write, as if to learn or to remember. I want to stay here in case someone is crazy enough to try find them. They watch over me, I watch over them in turn. It's a long read. Ah! As the ballast drawn near, the cliffs wake up. Even I feel light, standing taller and feel lighter, more alert, younger even. These are arthritic joints have creaked for a long time now. You get the idea. Wonder how long the ballast kept me company in my Spartan existence. They eventually left one by one. I know they're out there somewhere though. One of them stayed. It comes to see me from time to time, like it's watching over me. We watch each other grow older. Go about our business knowing that the other's there. That's enough. It gives me someone to talk to. Happy where I'm meant to be, where I need to be now. Okay. So, is this the end, like, of the expedition? They got here. Something about the sky whales, and that's it. Like, they apparently climbed higher, so maybe I'm gonna find, yeah, down there writing books. But yeah, I'm wondering if I climb higher, if I'm gonna find something of the other expedition. It's like, she stopped following the expedition. I know she was the only one writing anything really, but maybe, just maybe. No, that's blowing down, so that's not good. Maybe the other expedition found something. Oh god. Oh, the music's come back. And up I go. Rest here. One of those there. Climb. Can I activate you from here? I can. There we go. I wanna use you to climb this way. Come on. I'm trying to get him to go that way, but right, grab that. No, not that one. Grab. Oh my god. There we go. That worked. Really out of stamina though. Hopefully there's a rest point somewhere soon. Found a Yeti jacked up on the thing. Fent. Man, I don't want to meet the Fent Yeti. Fent Yeti sounds wild. I ain't ready for the Fent Yeti. I've got like no more rope. Where's the next fucking thing? I guess I'm heading up. It's there. Make my way there already. There we go. Climb over to that. There we go. I'm guessing that's where I'm heading? Can't use my thing while I'm here. I was gonna see if I could use my sense thing to see if that's where I'm heading, up there. But if so, this feels like it was a much shorter chapter than the last one. The Bigfoot and Yeti AI videos. I have not seen the Bigfoot and Yeti AI videos. Would you care to be an absolute darling and drop them in the Discord for me so I can check them out? Because I like weird AI stuff. AI is like fever dream territory. I like that AI fever dream stuff. I can imagine AI Bigfoot and AI Yeti stuff is kind of like quite fever dreamy. I don't know why it came up with a message saying place in another anchor, like in true fall. Yeah, that's gotta be the thing that I'm blowing. Like, I've already made it to another one of those things to blow. That's crazy. Wonder what's down here. Doesn't look like much at the moment. You know what? I don't trust going out onto this wide open platform without doing this first. I feel like the wind's gonna blow me away or some shit. But yeah, wait. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 4th one. I think there's only one more of these to do. Hey, nice. Cheers for that. Good reminder, actually. We do have a Discord. It's available in the description on YouTube. No one's watching on YouTube because I'm not streaming to YouTube. I can skip that bit, I suppose. It's available on the panels below the stream on Twitch. Also, we do have a command for the Discord if you want to join the Discord. Just write ! And then Discord. And it'll drop a link into the chat. Am I gonna... Oh, it looks broken. Does it still work? Is this gonna calm the storm or some shit? I mean, it's bringing back grass. Yeah, so there's gotta be only one more left. Maybe 2 at max. Are we about to get eaten by Sky Whale? No! 3! Thank you, Dead Llama. Join us, we love you long time. That's it. Oh! Oh wait, it kind of looks like the thing that's on my shoulder. A little bit, just bigger and not blue. See what I mean? They've got like kind of like the same sort of face. I wonder if it's gonna like take me to where I need to be next. Yep, from the looks of it, it's taking us where we need to go next. You can do it, kid. Nice. Yeah, it looks like we calmed down the storms too. I'm thinking we might actually finish this tonight. Like, because there's not too many of those things left, and we're only like an hour and a half into the stream. Oh god. Good job he's got the thingy on. Wait, do I need to climb this thing? Wait, this is playable? Oh, that's cool. I didn't think this was going to be playable. I thought it was just going to be a cutscene or something. I'm guessing I just need to climb up onto its back. Wait, what? Well, that's just a place I can strap some of these, I suppose. Waiting to see if the wind dies down, but I don't think I can. Oh god. Yeah, don't worry about me, whale friend. I am on my way. Oh god, I don't think I'm on my way. I think I've lowered myself, if anything. We may have an issue, my whale friend. I'm coming back, I swear. I'm trying, I think. Am I retracting? I don't know if I'm retracting or not. Yeah, I am. Good. Jesus. I apologise, my whale friend. There we go. Oh god. Let's wait it out here a little bit, and then climbing if I can. Totally. The Sky Loch Ness monster. Only I don't know. This thing seems a lot more like willing to show itself and let people have a ride. I don't think Nessie lets people ride on her back for like £10. Ooh, we got out of the storm. Yeah, so high up. That's crazy. Holy crap, it just keeps going. I thought we were near the top. What? What is that? Is that the ocean? What's it doing? Is it like freezing itself, or is it taking me to the top? I feel like it's taking me to the top. Okay. But that's it, that's water. Oh god. Why does it look like it's fainting? Fishy, no! I think the extreme cold might have taken it out. That or the fact that there can't be much oxygen up here. The water looks like it's in space. Guess we need to get to that tower. The little thing looks like it's frozen. I suppose if it's made of water, then that would yeah. I guess we've got two things we need to save now. Our little buddy and the whale. But yeah, I guess we need to make our way to that and climb up. Wait. I wonder how far around I can go. Oh, I can't go over there. Out to 6. Ziggity? No, there's no way I'm repeating that. Keep heading down. That's it. Poor whale dude, and I think this has got to be like a baby whale type thing. But yeah, no one would have made it this far. Wait, what? Why have I stopped? I just stopped and couldn't move. But no, like, the way it's reflecting on the floor, that's got to be water, right? Wait, is that another one? Oh wait, no, this is just ice, right? I thought this was another frozen whale that I was seeing here. I don't think it is. Like what, have I just been taken to the place where whales come to die or something? No, these are just like giant ice things. Like icebergs? Ice rock? Icicle? I don't know. It's ice. Guessing we might have to climb up the inside of this when we get there. I'm assuming so. Looking at this might actually be a short stream. Like if this is the ending, that'll be crazy. If this is the ending, then that'll be crazy. Oh no, I'm gonna have to climb this. Looks like it's gonna be one final test sort of thing. Then I'm gonna have to climb this maybe? Maybe? Oh, it sounds so weak. You can't even fully do it, like... Oh, poor thing. That's a shame. Okay, very clearly I need to start climbing somewhere, so... That's why. Move around this thing, maybe there'll be something I can use to climb. Okay, we've got to ascend the monolith. But first we need to find out how we start ascending the monolith. It's got something to do with this over here. Not even letting me jump. Can't jump because I think he's got it in his hands. What am I meant to do? Put your thing away and jump. Now is not the time to like thinking we need to climb. I need to come at it from this way. Yeah. I can't remember squelch when we put it in the bag. There we go. Final climb. Do I need to turn on all these lights? Or do they just turn on when I'm climbing on them? I'm guessing it has to be the one with like these lights on them, so I need to head this way. Here. I need to like jump up this way. I feel like that's where I meant to head anyway. I feel like it needs to be the ones with like obviously these little bits to climb on. With that one, right? Oh, come on. Help is putting a thingy up here, I suppose. There we go, that works. Promised of constellations. Possibly. I would assume you are correct on that one because it looks very astronomy. Here. That was a rest spot. Put you here. Rest up. Yeah, I need to get to there. I can use that to rest. I'm assuming. I'll also use it to come across here. Assuming the next part I need to climb up is out here. There we go. I get it. Not going to be able to run too far though. No, not going to work. May work. No, that's not going to work. Not a thought. Right. Take you off. There we go. Do that. Stop. See the next resting spot, like just up ahead. Your birth line is Skynesty. Here. I was gonna say, this whole thing is covered in Skynesses, to be honest. Rest up. Alright, looks like I need to start making my way back this way. There we go. That's like my last little bit of stamina, so I need to be careful. There we go. Ooh. Ooh, I just nearly fell there. Can I do this? There we go. Run up here. There's that. Onwards and upwards. Doesn't look like we've got too much further to go, to be fair. Looks like we're pretty close to the top. One more, maybe two more stops. Oh god. I want to say one or two more stops anyway. There you go. Stop. Control here. Got you there actually. Jump. It's really taking like all of my stamina to climb these things. Or like these distances where there's breaks. All the jumping, to be fair. If I wasn't doing so much jumping, I'd probably be okay. Jump! Hey. Push myself into there. Really not that much higher up now. But yeah, it's definitely to infinity and beyond. I climbed to infinity a long time ago. I think I've gone past beyond. But I am itching to get this game like finished and find out what's gonna happen. It's like, if it's just gonna break the water above my head and make all that just fall on me. I wonder if I can see the whale from here. Oh yeah, the whale's over there. You can kind of see where it is, because it looks a little bit different to everything else around me. Right, let's run up here. Jesus. I think this is it. I think we made it to the top. Yep, there we go. This is the last one. So I'm going to assume it's going to bring water back to the land. Let's find out what happens. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You need to do the thing. Are you serious? I can't be bothered. Well, heard something. Nothing's happening. Am I just going to cause an avalanche? See it trying to spin. Oh? There are a bunch of sky whales here. I thought they were all just like a bunch of giant pieces of ice or something. They're gonna go up and like burst the bubble or something now. Yeah, that's it. It's all done. There's so many wild theories like the first time I streamed this. Like about who the character was and stuff like that. Still have no idea. Messy, messy, letty, tessy. That is a lot of them. They do travel in herds. Oh, maybe that was one of them. Like a baby one or something. They're returning to the water. That's a big one. To be honest, I'm kind of glad this might have actually turned out to be a bit of a shorter stream. Oh, I think I see water. I'm a little bit tired. Yep, there it is. We have returned water to the world. I went for just like the sort of... that entire bubble above him just exploded or something. It's rain sounds now. Oh. Don't nod Studio Paris. To be fair, I can kind of understand why they're called Don't Nod, because this game is so relaxing that it's kind of made me tired of them when I first started playing it. Like this, I noticed it the first time I streamed this as well, like this game, through the reading and stuff like that, because I normally only read like books and things like that when I'm, you know, in bed or what, if I'm in bed or on holiday, I suppose. So like all the reading and stuff like that was making me tired, and just the atmosphere of the game is very chill. But yeah, that yeah, I don't even know what to make of this game. There's still so many questions I have like unanswered, I suppose, because like what caused the water to, you know, Jusant in the first place? Like what made the water go away? And what happened to all the people? Did they all just leave across the big expansive desert sort of thing, like where we came from? And if so, who was our character? Like, because I had a running theory or like an idea that the person whose journal entries we were following, like that was going to turn out to be like one of our relations or something, like we're a distant descendant of them. Because like they set off to, you know, bring the water back from the clouds, but it turns out they just wanted to take out like the narwhals and stuff. Hey Nara, yeah, you've dropped in literally just as we're finishing the game. It's been quite a wild ride, to be fair. Like, I would highly recommend playing this game. It's a bit slow paced, and it kind of sends you to sleep a little bit, not because it's boring, but because it's so relaxing. But yeah, I would highly recommend this game. Definitely recommend this game. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Nara. I hope you've been having a good day. Oh yeah, I finished it in two streams. It's not a big game. There's only 6 chapters, so it's like a nice small indie game, I suppose. I don't think this was made by like any big company anyway. To be fair, it runs about right, because when I was looking online, it was like completionist run. I think it was saying like 8.5 hours. Average play time 5.5 hours, and I think I played it for around 5.5 hours because I played it for half an hour, well, for 3 hours the last time I streamed, and then 2 hours like tonight. So kind of makes sense for around 5 hours of an average play. Hey, it's good to hear that it's time to chill. But yeah, to be honest, my day was pretty long too. Probably going to be calling it quits too after this. The laptop, not bad. Nah, it's not bad at all. It is a really short game. Like, to be fair, I could have ran this in a day if I'd have known, but I actually expected it to be longer. There's a spider on my TV. Hey, little buddy. I just get you by the web. Right, bye. It just decided to absolutely jump. I was gonna be like, yo, I'll put you like somewhere closer to my window, and it was like, nah, I'm just gonna leap of faith off you. Oh, there you are. There you go. Get covered by glass. Wasn't even a big spider. It was teeny, but like, yeah, I'm going to free it. Let it dangle out my window or some shit. But yeah, this game has been fun. I didn't know what to make of it when I first started playing. I still don't really know what to make of it in terms of story and whatnot. Like, so many unanswered questions in this game. Even though I feel like I've had a lot of the collectibles and a lot of the lore, do not think I 100%ed this game, like, at all. There's definitely things that I missed running through. Am I going to replay it for a 100% like platinum run? Probably not. It's probably a really easy platinum, to be fair. But I'm probably not going to run through it because, yeah, I'm not 100% bothered about platinums anyway, so that's not my thing. I just play games to experience the games. But now, if you're in the market for an easy platinum, if you're on PlayStation, I probably would recommend this one. I imagine it's an easy platinum if it has a platinum. But yeah, let's skip out of this actually. Maybe it'll tell me in the menu how much I've actually done. But yeah, so I have no continue. All I've got is like. Yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3. There's 4 murals that I missed, clearly. So I don't know where those will be. Looks like I missed this, like some of them pretty early on though, and then some of them more later game. Letters. Looks like there's a few of these that I've missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. No, wait, I'm back to the beginning. So like 8. I think around 8. That's it. Like I mainly just played it to play through this game and see what it was like, and I'm not disappointed. It was a fun little game to play through, and I would highly recommend. Suppose if you're in for a completionist run, then yeah. Let's have a look. Let's see if it's got trophy. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Have a look at trophies. So yeah, it does have a platinum. Not that many trophies to get. I have 1, 11, 12. I've got 12 apparently. I know Anita. I have that on my PS Plus. Well, I got it through PS Plus, I'm pretty sure, and I tried it out. Never 100% got into it. It reminded me of the old Jaws game back on like the PS2 or something like that. I do like games like that though, where it's just, yeah, you're a shark, go do shark stuff. Might need to check that out again at some point. But yeah, I suppose this is the end of the stream. It feels weird ending it so early because usually I go on for 3 hours, but I've really got nothing else to jump on at the moment that would tie in with this sort of feel. Like if I was to jump on something else, it'd be like Oblivion or something like that. So yeah, I suppose with that, I'm going to end the stream here. Bit of a short one, but it's been a nice one. I've really enjoyed this game. Probably won't like ever touch it again after this, but that's not because it's a bad game. It's just there's not really much replayability unless you want to go for all the collectibles and stuff like that. But I like walking sims and stuff like that. These sort of things, I don't know. They're nice and peaceful. It's a nice break from the RPGs and the action and stuff like that that I usually do. What's this? Jersey and Miss, get my attention then. Have a great night. Oh, that's it. Rosie and Miss get more attention. Well, to be honest, Miss is asleep. Rosie is behind me somewhere. I think she's laid there. I can just see her paws when I look behind me. Nah, it's fine. You can't type, I can't speak. We make the perfect combination. But yeah, well, that said and done, thank you for watching this stream. Thank you for dropping by, Nara. Thank you for dropping by, Dead Lamb. It's always good to have you both here. Next time, by which I mean tomorrow, we're going to be running some Fallout 3 Point Lookout. Gonna actually start the main quest for Point Lookout tomorrow, rather than just exploring Point Lookout like we did the last stream. So that should be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to it. Not really sure what time I'm going to be starting the stream. It'll probably be like maybe what, 9ish, 10ish again. I've got a bit of a later shift again. That's it. Open up the map points. Like, we got plenty of map points while we were running around. I think like I tried to get as many as I could, or at least as many as I could by avoiding the main areas that I know I'm going to need to go through for like main quests. So I'm trying to remember 100% what the main quest is in Fallout 3 like Point Lookout. Maybe we can get it done in one stream. I don't know. We managed to get what you call it, Mothership Data done in one stream, so I'll be interested to see if we can get Point Lookout's main story done in one stream. But there's going to be a bunch of side stuff to do in that like DLC anyway, so we'll probably be there for a little while yet. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more of this stuff, please remember to check out my Twitch, because I'm not actually streaming to YouTube anymore. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is a re-upload of my VOD. So definitely check out Twitch and the Discord in the description below, because that'll let you guys know when I'm streaming. But I'm streaming primarily to Twitch at the moment, so I apologize, YouTube users. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hit that notification just to get instant notification whenever I do upload onto YouTube. But if you're watching on Twitch, please remember to follow and hit that notification too, just to get instant notification whenever I go live here. But yeah, I will see you all next time. Thank you, Nara, once again. Thank you, Dead Llama, for dropping in the chat. This has been Jusant. You guys have been awesome as usual. I will see you all next time. Peace out, everyone.